However, Judge, he made these following statements. What if the witnesses don't show up or can't show up? Maybe I'll just mow them down when we were talking about the jury in the court. He asked me what would happen if he did not appear at trial. I said, well, in all likelihood, when someone doesn't appear for a jury trial, if you don't have a valid reason, the court will issue a warrant for your arrest. And he said, oh, then men will come to my house with guns. What's to stop me, or why can't I go to their house with guns? So
in terms of their house, who did you take that to be directed against?
Well, I took that to mean that since we were referencing the court and that you would probably issue a warrant for his arrest, I took that to mean either to go to your house, possibly the prosecuting attorney's house, or possibly the police. But I doubt the police. I took it to mean your house or Mr. Stay or Mr. Holmes. But he's been particularly focused on Mr. Stay as being one of his nemesis and particularly persecuting him. So I took it to be you or Mr. Stay. That was my interpretation of it.
In the context?
Yes, given the context of the complete conversation regarding issuing a warrant, that you would be the one issuing the warrant. So I think he may have said something like, "Oh, they'll send people to my house with guns," which then I took that to mean, why can't I go to their house with guns, not being the people, the police, but the person who sent the officers there, which I took to be you and Mr. Stay.
All right. Mr. Stay, and the people you're taking on this?
The people would not. Obviously, we're here for a motion to withdraw as counsel. Typically don't oppose those where defense counsel indicates there's been a breakdown. I wouldn't oppose this motion.
All right, Mr. Haskin, the court returned the email that Mr. Prysock had sent to the court detailing the statings over to the Michigan State Police for investigation. Detective Sergeant Barry Wolf is here present in the courtroom. So there is a criminal investigation going on regarding those statements. So I don't want to ask you anything about whether you made those statements or not. The question simply to you is, would you agree that given the current posture that it would be not in your best interest to have Mr. Prysock continue as your attorney?
I believe so.
All right, so the court is going to grant Mr. Prysock's motion to withdraw as counsel. All right, and Mr. Haskin, has anything changed about your financial situation in terms of being able to hire an attorney?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford an attorney. I recently got a promotion at work. I mean, so it's $2 more an hour, but
I didn't take your petition for a court-appointed attorney, so where are you currently working, sir?
I do maintenance and renovations for apartments down in Grand Rapids.
Okay, do you have a company that you work for there?
Yeah, Trillium. They don't know I'm here. If they knew I'm here, I wouldn't have a job.
Okay, so Trillium?
Yes.
Okay, and what do they pay you an hour there?
24.
And how many hours a week do you get?
40 plus. I have to be on call for when the power goes out, the heat goes out, the plumbing goes out.
All right. So the 24 is the new hourly rate?
Yes.
Okay. Do you rent or own a home?
Neither. My wife recently bought the house we rented, I believe.
All right, so you don't have any housing, I guess what I'm getting at, do you have any housing expenses?
Well, I mean, I help pay the bills around there. Nothing in my name.
So how much do you expend helping with this situation around there?
I don't know, $600 every 2 weeks on groceries. Mortgage is $900, so half that or whatever. everything.
Do you have any child support obligations to the court?
Almost done.
How much is that per month?
$305 every 2 weeks. Out of the check.
All right, well, the court will have MIDC appoint an attorney for you. You do make enough money that you should be able to contribute towards the cost of your defense, if not hire your own attorney. But at this point, the court is going to have MIDC appoint a new attorney to represent you in this case. I don't make that determination who it is. They pick from their roster. That individual will be contacting you when they're appointed. With that posture, it doesn't seem possible to go to court trial next week on your case. So the court is going to adjourn that trial. We'll end up setting another probably pretrial conference after you've had a chance to talk with the new attorney and they've had a chance to review the case. I don't know who that person's going to be, so I can't set it now. I'll set the date once we get that person, but it'll probably be in the neighborhood of a month from now, the next court date. We should provide the court with a good address and phone number for you so we can pass that on to the new attorney that's been selected.
You guys have all the current information?
I don't know. I don't look at that, so we just want to make sure we do have the current stuff so that person can get in contact. Now, the other thing that occurred is that given the allegations of threats against the court has modified the conditions of your bond. All the other normal conditions that still apply. You are not to purchase, possess, or have any dangerous weapon. You're not to assault, harass, intimidate, beat, molest, wound, or threaten Jamie Beth Haskin. You're not to go to Ms. Haskin's residence. And the new conditions that you're not engaging in assaultive, abusive, threatening, or intimidating behavior. And that's with any person. So
I just go to work. That's it. I fix shit. I come home.
well, obviously the court takes allegations of threat against the court staff, witnesses, and jury very seriously. So I can just tell you at this point, it's just under investigation. There isn't enough at this point to say that you violated the conditions of your bond, but trust me when I tell you that if you get more information such that it is a violation of your bond, I will revoke your bond and you'll go to jail pending your trial. Understood?